I'm gonna allow you all to come into the room before I get into all the formalities and all of that other stuff. We're a little early, just a couple minutes and stuff, but just give you all a minute to enter into the room, catch a vibe, and see what's going on. People, don't mind me. I'm just shuffling these cards. Also, I'm sorry if you all are seeing things in reverse. Um, I I don't know, but there are certain things I need to see. You all might hear me clear my throat a little more, sinuses and congestion and the normal stuff, but I didn't want that to stop me from coming on because it's really not that bad. As you all see, I still, sound pretty much like myself, just a little congestion. If you all don't mind, I don't mind. Hello, people. Jay Bird was in the room early. If you're still in the room, what's going on? Marty, hi, Marty. What's going on, Marty? Hold on, y'all. Okay. Kayleen, hey, Kayleen. Bubbles, what's up, Bubbles? Latanya, Fat Pisces, what's up, Fat? Alicia, hey. Leslie, hello. I don't think we've met before, Leslie. Correct me if I'm wrong. Come on. D Infinite, hey, D. What's going on, y'all? It's good to feel you all's energy. It's been a minute, huh? Yeah, it's been a good little minute. Yes, Marty, sounds like it's time to relax, especially getting off work. Sounds like unwinding time, winding down, chill. Oh, hey, Daisy. Okay, now I have a face. Hey. Yep. See, I knew it. I always know a new name when I see it. Hi, Leslie. Welcome to the space. Hopefully, everything has been resonating with you. I hope that I continue to earn your subscribe. I love seeing when it go live. I love talking to you guys. Mhm. Ah, a lot of shifts, a lot of changes, a lot of shifts, a lot of changes. How many of you all have been feeling that? If you've been feeling that, let me see you raise your hand. No, I'm just I really do wish I could see y'all raise y'all hand. That would actually be pretty dope. Yeah, still early. So check this out. This is what I feel like. This is what I feel like. I feel like there are a lot of shifts happening, a lot of changes. Some of you all are physically experiencing that, much like myself. I'm a little more congested and, a little more as usual, than usual. And I just feel like it has a lot to do with that as well. Um, what's up, Infinite? What's up, Tropical? Hey, y'all. Excuse, I can't control the noise going on outside. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Pretty soon I'll be able to tune it out. Like I said, once again, if you all don't mind, I don't mind. But there's definitely just my opinion from my perspective, and more so just what I've been feeling. These days have been feeling really vibrant. It's almost like you can literally feel the vibration of the earth if you're paying that much attention, if you're that attuned, if you have crossed to the other side, if you have went through the gateway, because I feel like the gateway is closed. That's just my opinion. Just my opinion. Um, I feel like for those who have crossed over the threshold, for those who call themselves spiritualists, and still have other faiths and believe in many other things, God being first for me, you know, I feel like there is this shift of positivity. First, it's not going to feel like it because I feel like it's like a seed being planted. Somebody's finally about to break ground. It's just what I feel. I feel somebody is finally about to break ground. Just spilling the beans. Speaking of seed, it's a coffee bean, but very interesting. Revealing secrets, cat out of the bag, untrustworthy. Somebody's about to break ground. It's just what I feel like. So let's see. What I feel like is let's catch an energy. Let's see what's going on in your world. I'm If the karmics come up, y'all, it's not my fault. I'm gonna try to avoid them, if not absolutely necessary. I'll see what's the context, and if the context is not something I'm in favor of, I'll probably gonna push it to the side. To be perfectly honest, we know what's up, we know what's going on. Because I'm gonna tell y'all right now, a lot of you all are doing the work. Y'all are consistently doing the work, even though sometimes you want to throw in the towel. You do not throw in the towel. You use the towel to wipe your face, and you keep on moving. Yeah, you keep on moving. And I feel like there's just something significant about, this sweat, this work that you're specifically putting in. I feel like there's this change with you. There's this obvious change with you. For some of you all, it is physical because a lot of you all have been going to the gym more so, getting your body together. I'm not talking about you have the body of this imaginary figure. No, you have the body that you said that you wanted. Okay. You put in some work. The gym could be significant. A lot of you all look physically different. I feel like that's throwing people for a loop because in the space where you probably didn't care much about your image now is everything to you, and you are properly taking care of yourself, and you looking better as a result, and you going to the gym is just shelf kiss. I feel like you did it more so probably for health reasons. Maybe you feel like you're getting up in age and you don't want to succumb to what you feel that age looks like. So maybe you are in some capacity, you're going to the gym or caring more so about your image. Hmm. I feel like at this present moment, you are being viewed as very attractive. I feel like your attraction also has more to do with just physical appearance as well. I feel like it's what you are physically doing. I feel like it's the actions that you're taking. Definitely more so wand energy. I feel like it's all in the actions, and I feel like these actions are all consuming of you. I feel like the reason why you do things is because of you. I feel like you're inspired, you're motivated to care more so about yourself than anybody else at this present moment. I do feel like there are a lot of you all who are in hermit mode. I feel like you are not talking to anyone. If you do not have to open your mouth to anyone, you are not opening your mouth to anyone. I feel like you presently are keeping a lot of things to yourself. I feel like you keeping a lot of things to yourself is allowing room for discovery. I feel like you are literally the hermit. I feel like there's a lot of inner workings going on with you right now. I feel like if you have been holding on to things, you're definitely getting ready to manifest those things as well. I feel like you also know exactly what you are doing, why you're doing it, and when you're going to do it. I feel like this is going to shock and surprise a lot of people because a lot of people counted you out. A lot of people felt like just because you weren't doing anything, you weren't doing anything. Okay. You weren't actually, this is just all their fields, projections, all of the other stuff. I'm letting y'all know what's going on. Okay. Definitely feel like there are people who didn't expect or they will not expect you to become who you are becoming. Even if it's not about some sort of outward popularity and status, this is just merely about things that you are accomplishing and obtaining for yourself. I feel like every thought is you and it shouldn't be about anybody else but you. But I also feel like you move by the guidance of the divine. I feel like in a place where you once was your heaven and hell. That's deep. It was your heaven and your hell. I feel like you held on to it for far too long because something either is or it's not. I can understanding the duality of both sides being the dark as well as what we call the light. But there's something about this particular space being hot and cold. It was lukewarm. It didn't know exactly what it wanted to be. I feel like this is the type of thing that switched up on you. I feel like this is not what you want. I feel like because you are in these positive spaces, there are going to be revisitations. There are going to be people who want to talk to you. There are going to be people who want to communicate with you, all because you are communicating with people that they communicate with, but you're communicating with the people that they communicate with on a graver level. The connection is stronger. And it's something about you obtaining certain connections that's going to drive you and move you into certain places that you are supposed to be in. I feel like this is something that a lot of you all have prayed for, and throughout a lot of you all's prayers, I feel like a lot of your prayers are about to get answered because I feel like when you least expect it, because you are doing the work, because it's like your faith without works is dead, and you're not just praying and not doing something. You're praying while doing something as well, almost praying without ceasing. But I feel like you don't pray the same prayer multiple times. I feel like you pray one prayer one specific time. I feel like you have your I feel like what you have is your routine prayer, but any other prayers subject to that are not repetitive. I feel like you understand either God will answer or he will not. I feel like you also learn patience through this particular time as well. I feel like right now, and then I'm gonna go into this. I feel like right now, a lot of you all are just floating. You're free flowing. It's something about you knowing where you're going, but you will not know what is going to happen until you get there. It's almost like being prepared for something that you're not ready for, taking a test where you don't even know exactly what questions are going to be. So it's like somebody handing you the Bible and saying, "Read this Bible." When you read this Bible, there's going to be questions. That's a lot. These questions could possibly be about anything. So it's just something about you being ready, but you not being ready because you can't be ready for something you are not ready for. Hi, people. Hi, people. Welcome into the room. It's good to have you all here. Let me see who I missed. Patricia. Hey, what's going on, Patricia? Christian. What's up, Christian? Unapologetic poet, as always. Never late, always on time. I'm not always there when you call. I can't do it, y'all. You know. Alexandria. What's up, Alexandria? Indigo. Blue. I actually love indigo as a color. A hill and goddess. A hill and goddess. Okay. I don't believe we met, love. Have we met before? I don't ever recall saying that name. Moneyville, big homie. Wait a minute, let me try that again. Moneyville, big homie. What's up? Yeah, I've been drinking a crap ton of water. I'm so sick of water, but I'm not sick of water, but I'm sick of water. Okay, so let's see. I know I was talking like a mile a minute. Y'all got to forgive me. I was kind of like in a trance. I'm pretty sure y'all saw that. So hopefully y'all picked up what I was putting down. Hopefully y'all picked up what I was putting down. But here's what's up, y'all. Definitely feel like there's going to be a lot of people who just somebody wants your attention. Yeah. But let's see. Divine, what is the overall energy? What's like the strongest energy we have right now? So my boo. Okay. So official status, exclusive relationship, seeing each other openly. There's been because there's yeah. Okay, so here's what's up. Some of y'all dating, and even if it's not strong, there's somebody you possibly liking on. That this is for. I feel like there's gonna be multiple messages, but right now, because this energy keeps on coming, it keeps coming out. I don't think there's been a reading I've done since I've started using these cards that hasn't come out, and I feel like it's been hidden, which is perfectly fine. But it's something about this seeing each other openly. Divine, who? What's this? What is it? What is it? What is it? So penny pinching. So financial struggle, saving up, budgeting. Squad reconciliation. Divine, give me one more. I'm trying to target this, y'all, because there's multiple scenarios coming in my head. So spilling the beans. So revealing secret, cats out of the bag, as well as untrustworthy. Interesting that we saw this card earlier, right? It's almost like it was forecasting. I feel like you're finally. Somebody's about to see why somebody doesn't do something, and that do something could possibly be going like out on a lot of dates, or they're doing things like, hey, come over, I'll cook for you. I feel like somebody's wondering why there haven't been a lot of outside venture dating other than maybe like possibly like going to the movies or something like that. I feel like somebody is saving up for something else because I don't feel like it's necessarily penny pinching. What I'm feeling is saving up. I feel like somebody is saving some type of money. Somebody's strategizing. Somebody's planning something. And I feel like maybe the beans are finally about to be spilled out about that. I could also feel like somebody is about to do something big. Maybe a possible engagement. It's something it feels like it's big. It feels like it's big news. Someone could be telling you that they've come into some type of money as well, at a point where they feel like they were. It's like somebody's figured out how to get something resolved. It's something about something happening in order to possibly fix something. It's something big. It's something big is what it feels like. It's definitely what it feels like. Hmm. One more. I feel one more. One more, Divine. Somebody's doing something big. It feels very clever. It feels very clever. So, red flag. So, warning signs, take heed, risky situation. So, here's what I feel like is happening. I feel like somebody is, in a way, kind of telling on themselves, which is why I'm getting red flags. Something is signaling, something will possibly signal you that something is up. To me, it feels like a surprise, is what it feels like. It feels like a surprise. It feels like something you're not supposed to know about, but I feel like something's possibly going to get your attention to let you know something is up last minute. And that's for those of you that this resonates for. I don't want to go to the nefarious side of this. I do not. Because this will make it feel like somebody is all about the money and they're not really more so concerned about the potential of a thing. Because something is very telling here. That's the over. Let's just say if I gave this an overall energy, something is very telling here. Someone doesn't hide something well. That's both good and the bad. Even if it's a good surprise, somebody doesn't hide something well. I feel like somebody is going to give something away, hint at something, let you know something is up. That's concerning this situation. Divine, what else is here? This is almost coming out like butter. So sneaky link, hidden lover, low key situation, side piece. What is it's to me, it's amazing all of this kind of energy is coming out now. Tarot, honestly, for me right now has been kind of funny. It's been funny. To me, it's been funny. Because to me, it's funny how people play things out. It's just funny how people play things out. How people make you feel like everything is so much more than what it is. How people make you feel like everything is great and good and it's really not. How people pretend and it's just like, why are we sneaking around? While I get it, and yes, I actually get it. I get it and I understand it. But here's what it is for me. I don't really feel like people sit down and analyze what the cost is. And if they have analyzed what the cost is and they do it anyway, they just don't give a fuck. That's what it is for me. And for me, once you exhibit that type of energy to me, hell to the no, to the no, no, no. You can go to hell. Hell, you can free fall for all I give a damn. Okay, free fall into the pit of hell. Okay, preferably after you've hopped into a vat of petroleum, preferably the sticky kind. And may the velocity that you fall after hopping into that vat of oil be so fast that you catch fire. Okay. hmm And may the impact that you have when you reach the pit of hell raise the temperature. Okay. Making it even hotter. Because if you don't care, I don't care. Okay. So since you like it hot and spicy, go far, 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 far and deep to the other pits of hell, okay? Preferably the lower levels, okay? The imagination of a Pisces, huh? Anyway, Divine, what is this sneaky link? Because why? This is the energy I said I was gonna avoid. Okay, what's this? Because what you doing? It's a graduation day. What I tell you? Okay, thank you for clearing this up because this is about to be a hot ass mess. So, graduation day says leveling up lessons learned as well as acquired wisdom. So I feel like there goes that high priestess kicking in. Like I feel like there's something that you knew about all along, and I feel like even if something was happening, there's something that you let play out. I feel like you probably even fooled the person who thought that they were fooling you, and I feel like for you, the game for them, it may have been checkers and they may have gotten a few moves on you, but ultimately for you, it was a game of chess. There's something, as I said, somebody played something really smart. I wouldn't even be surprised when I grab this tarot deck that the King of Swords shows up. Okay, what's this? Let's see what's interfering. Let me grab this real quick, y'all. Okay, so listen. So we have snack here: obsession, physical attraction, sex appeal. So what I tell you, is there something about you that's very attractive? We have the cleanse behind that, so detox, so cleansing from negativity and like all of those other things. So definitely, as I said, because of the work that you're doing, I'm looking like a healed individual. Okay, but also feeling that way as well because to them that's what you look like, but it's something about what you're doing that's attractive more so than anything else. Last one for this sneaky link, because what we doing here? Okay, so reading up, so doing the research, learning more, gaining insight. So I definitely feel like you do have some sort of eyes on you as well. Some sort of graduation for you all could really truly be significant. I feel like some of you all that do post pictures, I feel like there are going to be people who are going to be watching. Something about being mindful of certain particular comments because there's going to be somebody, of course, as always, who's going to try to, in some way, shape, form, or fashion, passively dim your light. Do not let that shit slide. Gather them up like a biscuit, put them in an oven and bake them. Just saying. Get them together because they need it. Yeah, somebody gonna try you. I'm telling you. Mark my words. Somebody is going to try you. Divine, last one here. What's the news? Somebody gonna try you. I'm telling you. So black sheep, so rebelling, going against expectations, defying norms. So I feel like that's very significant because a lot of you all have been ousted. I feel like a lot of you all, in some way, shape, form, have been counted out. This could be counted out of your actual potential in life. This could be you counted out out of some form of relationship because somebody didn't view you probably as that if factor or thought that in some way, shape, form, or fashion they could do whatever they wanted, and you will always be there to catch them when they fail purposely. Yeah. I feel like there's going to be a lot of people who are going to see your true potential because it's something about people wanting to get you before you understood who you really are. Because I feel like there possibly even were people who saw things before you even saw them. And I feel like people try to dim possibly the best things about you because I feel like when you went around people, who you really were was a problem. But when you weren't around these people, who what they viewed as negative, everybody else praised, everybody else enjoyed. So it's something very specific about that because if that's been a way that you've been feeling, I feel like it's all projection. It's all projection. Divine, the black sheep. So, so repo, default on payments, financially incapable, repossessed assets. Okay, this bad. Okay, wait a minute. Why? Okay, I thought so. Okay, so check this out. So we have machismo here. So definitely like that toxic masculine energy. Okay, so right, listen. So you remember how we was talking about that penny pitching earlier and like all that other stuff, and somebody like might be a problem. Somebody fronting. And I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because it's like, why we playing? I feel like if somebody actually asked for help, they might actually get the help that they needed. And I'm really not laughing because I'm so serious when I say this. I feel like there's somebody here who needs some help, but this doesn't give me an energy of somebody who is using anybody. This is giving me an energy more so of somebody who is too prideful to ask for something here. I feel like somebody feel like that might make them be a red flag because somebody might be viewed more so as a liability than an asset. Somebody who maybe can't provide for themselves, who can't keep up for themselves. Okay, so just hear me out when I say this. This is just okay. Eee! Somebody might be a stripper. Because for some reason, this masculine energy is giving me somebody who's desperate, and with me. I just saw kinky ways, and I'm seeing receipts here now. I feel like somebody could be doing something strange for a little piece of change. I'm just saying, and no judgments here. To me, divine, clarify, please. Now, if it come out now, look. So Bonnie and Clyde. So ride or die, us against the world, as well as dedicated partnership. Yeah, I feel like somebody is expecting you to possibly be some ride or die to them. I feel like in some capacity this could resonate with you all. Maybe in this date, and it feels like I'm getting to know you. It's not really giving me the type of relationship that's been solidified for a long time. I mean, Bonnie and Clyde, my boo, it doesn't give me we've been through the thicket of this thing. We're talking about penny pitching over here, spilling the beans, red flag, black sheep, repo, machismo, and then Bonnie and Clyde. Like, why the Bonnie and Clyde? So chained, codependency. So this is definitely something about reliability. Like somebody is relying, possibly somebody would be relying on you to do something. So codependency, unhealthy attachment, weighed down. Like this doesn't seem like this would be anything that would benefit you. Somebody is coming with a lot of problems. It's just what it's beginning to feel like now. I feel like somebody cannot date you right now. Somebody cannot be a real true partner to you because they can't even be reliant on themselves. And this isn't to say that this person is financially irresponsible. It doesn't really give me a reason why. I just feel like somebody is possibly going through the thicket of it. Interesting. We have dirty money here, so laundering still illegal. This energy has been really interesting. I would definitely say the least. Definitely say the least. But let's see what direct messages we have coming through as well. Div- Divine, what's up? So look around and find some signs the universe is speaking to you. So there could definitely be something very significant about your intuition, as we were talking about and discussing now. I feel like a lot about your intuition could be leading you and guiding you through life right now. I feel like that's one of the major things that you all are trusting. I feel like right now, because you can't be relying on anyone else, you're being reliant and trusting on yourself as well as where you feel you're being guided. I feel like if nothing else, when you find something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. Divine, what else? Your life is so special. Treat it with loving care. I feel like honestly that's self-explanatory. Find ways to lighten up and not take everything so seriously. What else, Divine? Last few messages and then I get into the tarot. So let your feelings out. All of them, even the ones that scare you. So I feel like right now there's this time for you to be, I feel like in some way fearless. And fearless does not mean that you don't feel the effects of what could happen. It's like feeling those effects but doing it anyway. Cuz I feel like you don't let a moment pass you by, and that's just for me. If especially if it's something that you feel and know you're supposed to be doing. I feel like if a moment is supposed to happen for you, that moment will happen. Just like something about feeling like you're supposed to be somewhere, feeling like you're supposed to be in a particular room, feeling like you're supposed to be in a particular space. I feel like that's definitely where you're supposed to be or meant to be. if there's like a calling or a beckoning for you to be at a particular space, let's just say you were scrolling through something and you saw maybe some dinner event or something like that, and you was just like, I feel like I need to be there. Then I would say take heed to that. Of course, free will is a thing. You can do whatever you want to do. You can go or you cannot go. And I feel like maybe you may, let's just say you didn't go, and you're not going made you miss out on one of your favorite artists being there, and maybe you were going to sit at the table right next to them. So it's something about right place, right time, not missing your mark, hitting your mark exactly when you feel and know it's supposed to happen. Something about you being in the room, showing up, even if that showing up is for yourself. Okay, let's see. What's up, y'all? Danielle, Keisha, Ru- Riri, Rihanna, Riri, Maria, hey, L. Kinsey, what's up? So let's see what this tarot has to offer us. Hmm. Divine, what is the message here? Hmm. So pay. That's not funny. Ugh. Page of Cups. Page of Cups and the Seven of Wands. Oh God, here we go. This is funny. And the reason why it's funny, because it's definitely given I would like to apologize. No. I'm good. Somebody's blocked. Somebody's blocked, and they could also feel some kind of way that they are blocked. But I feel like if you block them, that they probably deserved it, because it's just like, because what you want, what you want, girl? What do you want? What's up, Divine? Page of Cups and the Seven of Wands. Because what you want? Seven of Cups. So 77 could be significant. 14. Okay, there we go. Somebody is wanting some grace. Somebody is wanting an extension of grace, a possible way in. Seven of Wands, Seven of Cups. I feel like somebody wants a way in. Somebody is trying to figure out a way in. Someone wants to give you a way in, no matter what it is. Seven of Cups. But I also feel like something that somebody wants to give you and somebody wants to offer you is not real. It's not real. Because what's this Page of Cups? So Nine of Pentacles in reverse, but I'm gonna let Divine Nine of Pentacles if it was upright. Yeah. Five of Wands, Seven of Swords. Okay, so yeah. So period. It don't even matter if it was upright or in reverse. So this is definitely somebody who needs some form of help, because right now they finances are not smacking. It's something that they cannot do by themselves, or something that somebody needs help with. But I feel like with the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Cups, there's a reason why you block this individual. There's a reason why you possibly wouldn't help somebody out, or possibly shouldn't help somebody out. I feel like some message that somebody is trying to send is not getting through. It's definitely not getting through. Because I feel like the reason why somebody would, as I said, would want to come in, it's not for the right reason. Even if you do need help, it's not for the right reason. It's not. It's not. Divine, who is this Page of Cups? So Page of Swords. This definitely is somebody that's off at a distance right now. I don't feel like this is somebody that you've spoken to in quite a while. Page of Swords. I feel like this is somebody who in some way is just observing. And I feel like through some sort of observation, somebody possibly learned something, maybe learned that you got some type of promotion. It's something about watching your money. Somebody feeling comfortable enough to ask you for some form of help. And that's where it's leaning. It's leaning more so to a financial perspective. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I even tried to turn it upright. It said no. Seven of Swords, Five of Wands. Absolutely, this is a problem. It's a problem because somebody got some secrets. Somebody is not coming and they're not coming in the right way, the right manner. And I feel like this is somebody who honestly is going to use you. They're going to use you, and you will not hear from them again until they need help again. Because Page of Swords, Divine. Because what you watching? King of Cups. I feel like this is somebody coming to manipulate some form of emotion, manipulate how you feel. I feel like somebody doesn't know with the judgment at the bottom of the deck. They don't know how much you change, how much you have awoken to. I feel like this is more so than just a spiritual perspective. I feel like this is through life and experiences as well. But I feel like somebody feels like they possibly in some way could have you figured out, but I also feel like this is somebody who feels like they possibly are deserving of your help, feeling like you should help them out. And even if it's only just because you could. What else, Divine? This is a random ass energy. I don't think I've ever read anything like this before. We have the Six of Cups. Yeah, this is somebody who you've been involved with before. This could be a friend, this could be family. This could be somebody that you also were romantically involved with. Either way, they feel comfortable enough to possibly be able to come to you with something like this. With the Queen of Pentacles, somebody feel like you got it, man. Yeah, somebody feels like you got it. Last few divine, last few messages. Somebody feel like you got it. Six of Swords, as well as the Strength. Somebody, it's almost like in some capacity, somebody feels guided towards you, as if you have what they need in order to get over something. With the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's no joke. Expect somebody in some way to come asking for your assistance. I feel like for some of you all, it will be about finances. For some of you all, it will be about something else. But in some way, somebody feels comfortable enough to ask for this kind of help. I feel like that's pretty interesting. I feel like that's very, very interesting, very ballsy. Hmm. But I'm gonna let that. I don't know why, you know, why that's significant. I feel maybe simply the fact that you all have done the work, as I was saying earlier. You all have done the work. I feel like there's major shifts that are getting ready to happen for those, as I said before, who have done the work. No judgments, to those who haven't. No judgments, but people be peopling. So listen, let's move and shift somewhere else. A lot of people have been talking finances. A lot of people have been talking finances. So let's see what we can get out there. This could be from a career perspective. This could be, settlements, all anything that you could possibly think concerning that space, things that could possibly be affecting those spaces as well. I feel like I need to. Okay, so I'm gonna let y'all choose. And I'm just gonna say the name because y'all know who Miss T is. The other deck that I have that is Trevor. Okay, Trevor is the tattoo tarot. Trevor looks like this. Some of you all through reading have seen it, and y'all know Miss T. Miss T tells the truth. Okay, this is Miss T right here. The one with more like the realistic pictures. Excuse me. So Trevor is one. Miss T is two. So y'all can put one or a two in the chat. I'll let y'all be in control of the energy. I will not be held responsible for whatever comes out. I will not. But everybody say Miss T. Y'all said fuck Trevor. Okay, forget y'all too. Y'all ain't have to hurt his feelings like that. Not A1. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves. No, I'm just playing. Y'all did what y'all felt. I saw y'all said Miss T because Miss T tell the truth. Y'all say y'all want the nitty gritty, okay? Okay? Give me a shot, okay? No chaser. Miss T girl, they want to know what the truth is. And I mean y'all not one person said one. I know what it is. Y'all really haven't seen Trevor work. He's never worked in alive, and that's okay. He was a little nervous anyway. So y'all said Miss T, huh? Hmm. Mm. Mm. What's up, Bermuda? It's far. Mm. Okay. So let's see. Let's see what this first card is. What's the main divine concerning financial areas? Oh, shucky ducky. We have the Ten of Wands. Something's heavy. Mm. The weight of responsibility. Mm. But the interesting thing about this is you handle something well. You you handle something well. You're able to do a lot of good. hmm Remember, it's that wand energy. It's something about there's something about your doing. It's what you're doing. You're able to do a lot. Tell me about this ten of the Empress. You're able to do a lot. Okay. It's something about you're very abundant. Okay, a lot abundant. There's this plentiful. I'm hearing also your soil is fertile. Okay, so wherever you're able to grow, wherever you're able to harvest, it's healthy. Okay, I feel like this feeds the people. If we could give it feeds the people. You're able to grow here. I feel like if any seed fell on your soil, it would flourish. Okay, but it's something very specific about the way you do things, the way you take action. I feel like you do think. I feel like you do a lot without hesitation. Yeah, I feel like you do a lot without hesitation. So concerning things, this feels more so like work right now. It feels more so like work. I feel like there's a lot that you're able to do, and I feel like somebody possibly finds you very resourceful. Without somebody even saying it, if you've been feeling like you are an asset to an organization, you are. But the catch is, if they let you know that, you can negotiate your worth. And that's not saying you can't negotiate it now, but if an organization openly says there's nobody who can do what you do, that's why we keep you here, that's why we want you here. Okay, if you want me here, now that you done told me that, and it's not even blackmail. I feel like it's like if you feel like you're not getting paid what you're worth and you feel like you want to fight, I say fight, Don't be irresponsible, but fight if you feel like you need to. Just saying. The Ten of Wands and the Empress, but I'm gonna tell you something. You do something very well. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. You do something well. Something here possibly also even about an opportunity concerning work because you do something well. Yes, I feel like something also about the hard work that you've possibly been putting into. Something, as I said, is something about the way you do things. I'm also hearing tender love and care. What else here, Divine? This Ace of Pentacles, and then we'll clarify some of Page of Swords. Somebody's been watching you. Somebody's been in observation. Somebody has definitely been in observation. I feel like something also could be getting negotiated. This Page of Swords. Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. I feel like something could possibly be getting negotiated. I feel like somebody could be renegotiating some form of contract. For some of you, this could be a raise. This could be a bump. Okay. If this aligns, it doesn't matter where you work. I feel like if you have been in alignment or feel like you've been in alignment or you've been on the track for something, I will say it feels like you're being taken into heavy consideration. Ace of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Yeah, somebody's definitely watching something that you're doing. Ten of Wands. Mm. Divine, lastly, give me one more, please. So, High Priestess. Yeah, I feel like somebody's been taking it into heavy account what you've been doing. Observation. Observation. Divine, tell me what the High Priestess is. Talk to me about the High Priestess, please. So Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you could also be feeling like you are about to get an opportunity, feeling like something is definitely aligned with where you're going. Nine of Pentacles, still here at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, something feels like it could possibly be in alignment for you. Almost feel like some sort of purpose. Almost feels like this is something you're supposed to get, not that you're deserving of, but it feels like something you're supposed to get. Page of Pentacles, something fits you with the moon. I mean, what's more appropriate to the high priestess than the moon? Something fits you. Something just works for where you are right now with the page of pentacles as well as the moon. This could be something that's also hidden to you. It's a surprise with the three of pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is also something that you could be expounding on and revisiting. This is, but it's definitely something you don't see coming. Something's going to be a surprise from out of thin air. It almost feels like magician energy, but that's what it feels like. I feel like it's on the mind now. It's about to become flesh, physical, tangible. With the Knight of Wands, I feel like you could also get a download, and you could be getting ready to do something about that. I feel like your intuition is very significant at this moment. Hmm. Divine, tell me what this Page of Swords is. Uh, Two of Swords. So, Three of Swords in reverse, Two of Swords. So there's something here about recovery. I feel like you're going to recover some things that you possibly lost as well. Okay, with this Page of Swords. I'm also hearing recovering some sort of asset. So it's possible some of you all are going to be getting maybe like a letter, a phone call from an organization that you left, or maybe an organization that let you go. Because I feel like somebody needs your particular skill. Mm-hmm. Eight of Pentacles here in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, somebody's in a particular workspace is like really roughing it right now. I feel like it has to do with somebody's absence. I don't care how much an organization posts about how well they're doing. There's something about someone not being present, and it has made all the difference in the world, regardless of who's filled your position. Somebody doesn't measure up. Two of Swords, and I feel like this is something that they didn't want to do. They didn't want to seek you out with the Two of Cups. Okay. Okay. Two of Swords, Two of Cups. Something is in alignment. Three of Swords in reverse, Two of Swords, Two of Cups. Somebody did not want to reach out to you. I'm telling you. Somebody didn't want to reach out to you. With the come on now. With the lovers at the bottom of the deck, it's something about you being the perfect pairing, the perfect match, the perfect thing for a particular organization. This has nothing to do with love. Some You are the perfect pick for something. You match someone's energy well. You all flow well, but it's something about a particular circumstance that made someone possibly have to let you go. Somebody's possibly regretting the decision that they made as well with the Two of Swords, Three of Swords in reverse. Divine, give me this Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Somebody is wanting to recover a loss, and I feel like you are that loss. Three of Swords in reverse, Seven of Pentacles. Uh huh. Here goes the Magician. Yeah. Yeah, someone is wanting to recover loss and hoping that you take the bait. And this is not nefarious bait. I feel like somebody is wanting to recover you. Divine, what's the Seven of Pentacles? Because what's the offer? uh, King of Pentacles. I'm not gonna hold you. Very nice. King of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. I feel like you could possibly get what you want to be put. If this resonates, Three of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I feel like you could possibly renegotiate some good terms. The contract negotiation is sounding a little more significant. Hmm. Divine, Page of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. King of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody is definitely offering you something very solid, very stable. Four Wands. This is something that you can grow and expand from as well. Mm, mm-hmm. Mm. Divine, what's an outcome? The Emperor. Interesting. Emperor for the Empress. And tell me about the Emperor, because this definitely feels like business. Nine of Pentacles. Interesting. Tell me about the Emperor and Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. Okay. There you have it. I feel like you are all of the things. And to be totally honest with you, I don't feel like you will need someone else. This is not to say eventually you won't need help, but it's something about this particular individual. It's something about somebody not offering you something with the right type of motive. And I feel like that's why discernment is important with this high priestess, Page of Pentacles, the moon, as well as the Knight of Wands, the Emperor, Nine of Pentacles, as well as the Nine of Cups. I feel like you are everything that you need. Empress, Emperor, Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. I feel like right now, in this particular moment, is something you being more so reliant on self. Because I feel like somebody will only want to cut in if it benefited them. Because somebody doesn't want to do the actual work, is what it feels like. Viva Zion. Thank you so much. I can feed my children now. I didn't know how I was going to feed them babies. No, let me stop playing. I don't have any kids, y'all. I don't have any kids. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. Mm, yeah, I feel like in this capacity, like you are a lot of things. And I feel like it's just more so in this particular moment, it's all about what you can give to yourself and not even how other people can benefit from you. Because I feel like that's the lesson. I feel like for a while, like a lot of you all considered a lot of people before you considered yourself. And I feel like this is a selfish error. My goodness, this is a selfish error. But it's for all the right reasons. It's for all the right reasons. But yeah, y'all, I feel like that's the energy. Like that's the energy right now. I feel like that's exactly, what I feel has been going on in these particular spaces. I mean, like for me, me myself, I really pretty much haven't been bothered. For the most part, the boundaries that I've set have been respected. And I feel like for me right now, that's all that really truly matters. But I do feel like a lot of you all incoming, be prepared because I feel like you all have a lot to offer. I mean, you always have, but a lot of you all are more so like doing the work. A lot of you all are believing in yourselves more. A lot of you all are taking risk. A lot of those risks for some of you are beginning to pay off. A lot of you all are seeing the fruits of your labor. Like somebody was talking about, really, they released a book. Some people are graduating. Some people are, getting a degree. Some people are starting new positions, new jobs. Some people have said goodbye to toxic behaviors and toxic people. Some people have broken cycles. Some people have feel like they are generational curse breakers. Like you all are doing the work. And I feel like because you feel these energies, cycling the block, I feel like the actions, the healing that you've done is very evident. Is very evident. And I feel like that's what you're more so beginning to feel. You're beginning to feel the shifts. You're beginning to feel the changes because everything in itself is energy. And if you've been made to feel uncomfortable, then definitely there are shifts that are beginning to happen for you. Okay. But I feel like that's it, you guys. Of course, thank you all for joining me. As you all know, it's always a pleasure to be here because it feels so great, it feels so good, and I just love spending time with you all. So, of course, moving in, there'll be more. I'm also going to put a link in the next video that is uploaded. It will be a viewer's choice, so you all will be able to choose. Because for I'll make Fridays viewer's choice. Viewer's choice will be general messages. They will not be Pisces messages, but of course, Pisces, y'all stubborn. But if you don't see Pisces and you see me upload, watch the video. It's for you too. It's for all y'all. But anywho, I really hope that these messages in some capacity have resonated with you. Most people gonna be like, it didn't, but we love you. Thank you so much for watching anyway. But no, I'm going to do that because I feel like that'd be another way for you all to get another type of reading that you all feel like you could choose and that resonates with you all. Marty, you're too kind. Thank you so much. I'm not gonna argue with that. That is your interpretation, and I appreciate that. But anywho, you guys, y'all know as always, y'all have a good night. And no matter where you are, remember to conquer this day. Okay? Conquer the day, conquer the night, conquer the evening. Hell, conquer the dawn, god damn it. But no. Bye guys.